Greetings, me hearties. This is the big one. Today we will be looking back at The Pirates in an Adventure with Scientists. That's the name of it. I don't care if your version says Band of Misfits. That shit could be slapped onto any movie ever and it would still work. It's in an Adventure with Scientists. Go away. Alright, now hop aboard. It's time to dive into the story.
Hello, everybody. My name is Wheat, and I just undied myself to be on Isaac's channel for this, what is this?
Do you have to be in this video?
Yes.
Fine.
Pirates: An Adventure with Scientists. One of my all-time favorite Aardman movies. I remember watching this one as a kid when it first came out, and it did not disappoint. Pirates is a 2012 stop-motion animated feature created by the stop-motion-oriented company Aardman Animations, and produced by Columbia Pictures and Sony Animations. It's about a colorful cast of kooky pirates contemplating about how to confiscate treasure.
Oh wow, you actually, did something.
Oh yeah. I guess I did.
Except edit it. The Pirates in an Adventure with Scientists opens up with a shot of London in 1837 specifically.
Rule Britannia, Britannia rules the world.
Shut up.
Okay.
We see Queen Victoria, actual Queen Victoria, being told that the French have finally been defeated, along with the Russians, the Portuguese, the Chinese, and the Welsh.
But not the pirates. The Queen very respectfully explains to the Admiral that she's not too fond of the pirates. Before we get this clean-ass transition to the actual pirates fighting about what the best thing about being a pirate is, before the captain steps in to tell them what really is the best thing about being a pirate.
It's ham night!
Whoa!
The pirates get jiggy and set the table, and we are introduced to most of the crew. We got the pirate captain, we got number 2, and we got fish in a hat, the gang's all here. But then we are introduced to the soul of the ship. That's right, we got Polly, the parrot. It's a pretty fat fucking parrot.
She's just big boned, dickhead. The pirate captain talks to his crew for a bit before the topic of Pirate of the Year is brought up, an award which only the best of the pirates can win. And the pirate captain, he's gonna win it this year. Cut to title card. We get a pretty impressive 2D montage of the pirates traveling across the seas before they make it to Blood Island, assumedly the main hangout of all these pirates and shit. This is also where we get the first death in the film. Wait, what is that thing on screen?
That right there is the kill count, my dear Wheat. Aardman doesn't hold back when it comes to murking clay bitches, and this film is no different. In the bar, we get introduced to a bunch of pirates who serve to clown the fuck on the pirate captain. One of them crashing in on a whole damn whale and killing a man. It's Black Bellamy, the previous year's Pirate of the Year. The gang realizes they fucking suck, and the pirate captain decides to forfeit from entering this year, until Bellamy catches wind and everyone just fucking rags on my G, the laughing stock of the 7 seas. All of a sudden, the captain gets that fierce look in his eye and declares that he will be Pirate of the Year. We then get a montage of the pirates raiding various ships, but these ships got no booty. He then gives the fuck up right then and there, but number 2 spits his motivation and his mojo is back on. They hoist the extra gruesome flag and board one last ship.
We then cut to, unironically, the worst character in the entire fucking film, Charles Darwin.
I'll never get a girlfriend. I am so unhappy.
I'll talk about it more later, but this guy is just so hateable. The pirates storm the incels' boat, and after finding out that there's literally no fucking gold on this ship full of rare exotic creatures, pirate captain, understandably, starts tweaking hard and proceeds to throw Charles Darwin off overboard his own ship. But before Charles can be added to the kill count, he sees Polly and tells the pirate captain information about her, telling him she's actually a dodo bird that went roughly extinct a century beforehand. Then he starts to meat ride the captain into going to London to win a fucking scientist competition where Charles says that there's untold riches to be claimed. How much you want to bet that's all cap?
The pirate captain gets a boner, bros on board immediately. Number 2 and the crew don't want to die. But after a little convincing from Polly, they all board the ship, fight Poseidon God of the Sea, and then they arrive in London. After a swift reunion with my guy Scarlett Morgan from that business back in Madagascar, they drop anchor, killing a man in the process. Charles Darwin is about to be off with Polly before the pirate captain says he will be presenting her himself. Darwin thinks this is a bad idea and... What the fuck? Where did the pirates go? I didn't sign up to watch a movie about girl guides. Oh wait, it's just the pirates in disguise. Damn, they are convincing. They go to Darwin's humble abode where we are introduced to...
It's Mr. Bobo, the top fucking G, the indisputably best and realest character in the entire movie. My enthusiasm aside, Mr. Bobo is Charles Darwin's little monkey brother that can only speak with these goofy-ass notes. I'll get into more why he's my favorite character later on during the final thoughts segment, but just so you know, this is him. Anyways, the pirates are all given rooms to sleep in, and number 2 catches Charles Darwin and Mr. Bobo scheming. Understandably, number 2 goes to the captain to express his grievances, which, the captain brushes his off after relaxing nautical noises played by number 2. He kind of hits hard with that. The pirate captain goes to sleep, and everything seems fine, until a masked assailant that we don't know breaks into the pirate captain's quarters and procures Polly in the process. After a wacky, silly chase scene leading to... Oh shit!
Anyways, the pirates stick the landing, splish splash, I was taking a bath style, and number 2 goes off on Charles and his hench monkey. Charles plays it off as a rival scientist trying to steal Polly, and pirate captain vows to keep her safe, and then they head back to bed. Come the morning, we cut to outside the science center, where Darwin says it's strictly for scientists and that he will just have to... What the fuck? Where did the pirates go? I didn't sign up to watch a movie about scientists. Oh wait, yeah, I did. The scientist captain says he's hidden Polly with his masterful hiding skills, and they enter the center. The gang has a seat whilst Captain whips out Polly from her super secret hiding place and walks to the stage. The captain starts hyping up the crowd, but what's this? The world's leading doctor declares this far too shocking for the faint of heart, and then boom! Motherfucking Polly!
The crowd goes fucking apeshit, and the pirate captain is given the first prize spot, which he then regrettably finds out that the prize was to tuck to Queen Victoria. The same queen who, hates pirates. Honestly, I should have seen this coming with all these fucking incels who never talk to women. Anyways, the scientist captain lets it slip that he's actually a girl guy? Oh no, wait. A pirate? But before they can give him the non-metaphorical axe, Charles does something good for once and convinces the queen to spare him, even pardoning the captain of all of his crimes. But just before the gang steps off to their normal routine, the pirate captain is persuaded by Charles to join him on a boys' night out. And the captain, convinced to go after the albino pirate, brings up the fact they were supposed to convince all the other pirates back at Blood Island that he's not a loser, and he goes with Charles. The pirate captain reveals to Charles, dickweed, that his super secret, ultra no losers allowed hiding space for Polly was in his beard. Ole mole.
Mr. Bobo pulls up on your block with the Glock, but that shit ain't even real. Oh, wait. Yes, it is. Oop. Okay, they're off. The chase is on, and they end up in Charles's elevator, going to the tip-top to reveal not only the cage, but his true intentions. So essentially he's a virgin, and my mans really wants to bang this girl by giving her Polly because of her being partial towards exotic animals. Pirate Captain sympathizes with Charles when all of a sudden, this girl reveals herself. It's Queen Victoria! Yeah, we know. Pirate Captain is no longer sympathizing, and Queen Victoria rips into this cuck and activates the trapdoor.
Say hello to the trapdoor.
Victoria has a chat with her pardoned pirate and strikes him a deal. She gets Polly and he gets Whoa, okay, that's a lot of fucking booty, but nah, Pirate Captain would never give up Polly. Not for anything. He'd never stoop so low. Okay, so we cut to the crew still waiting on the Pirate Captain when he comes swooping in on all this land-lubbing bread. Turns out he didn't take the deal and just janked all of it from the Tower of London by his lonesome, with Polly still chilling in his beard. Hey, I never had any doubts in my home slice of ham. They set sail back to Blood Island just in time for the 59th annual Pirate of the Year Awards, and then down comes the Pirate King.
This is the big one. The nominees for this year's Pirate of the Year are as follows: Black Melanie, Cutlass Liz, Pigleg Hastings, Jeffrey Epstein, Hello Kitty, Mario Judah, and a surprise entry, the Pirate Captain! Woo! Yeah, baby! Anyways, the Pirate Captain is the winner, but just before he's about to get the trophy...
Excuse me! Listen, this is all very moving. I'm welling up here, but...
Bellamy, this is most irregular!
So is this! It seems Queen Victoria has pardoned the pirate captain. If you've been pardoned, then technically you're no longer a pirate. And if you're no longer a pirate, you really can't be Pirate of the Year.
Isaac, you good, fam?
Villainous treachery! Treacherous villainy! Give me your coat, give me your hat, give me all of your booty. You are a pirate no more!
Well, that may have gone pretty bad, but hey, at least the pirate captain still has his crew, and Polly, say, where is she anyways?
Been upset enough.
Captain. Oh. Okay. I sold her to Queen Victoria for a boatload of treasure. There, I've said it.
Oh, fuck.
I still see your shadows in my room.
Alright, I think Isaac's going to be crying for a bit. So we get to our low point in the movie. We're number 2 in the crew, make like poo, and flush away. The pirate captain, or just captain at this point because he's not a fucking pirate anymore. Actually, he's not even a captain anymore either, so he's just kind of a guy. Just like a fucking guy. So Guy starts selling baby clothes. The crew is mourning the loss of their captain, and Charles Darwin is being a broke-ass bitch. Well, Guy gets fed up and decides to go get Polly, only to find an empty cage. Then Charles lays down the horrifying truth. So Guy and Charles leave and ask Mr. Bobo to come along, but yeah, he's already out of there, fake-ass friend. And the two of them set off in the air balloon as we see Mr. Bobo rob a guy of his boat. Only gonna go hiding like a little bitch he is. Alright, Isaac, you think he can do the next segment now?
So Charles and the get soaring on their balloon past all the hardships to find the Queen's ship, when all of a sudden, there it is. The drops Charles onto the ship, and then we cut to Queen Victoria and her ragtag rarity ribeye ransackers enjoying a not rare enough for her taste meal. As she hypes up the main course, Charles and the look for the kitchen, but then Charles falls down to the poultry room and out comes some sort of, duck? This chef tries to make Polly into an omelet, but then he gets folded like one, Baker Bob style. The does something good for once and successfully retrieves Polly. Alright, you know, maybe I jumped the gun on him. Wait, what the fuck is he?
Captain! No. Hello, Your Majesty. The dodo is coming. Tout de suite. This really isn't wise. Oh, Claudette. The dodo is a very fattening fish. Perhaps it's not so good for you. And you...
Motherfucker. So Queen Victoria confronts the two, pulls a fast one on this dumbass Darwin. The then unguards a fierce frying pan. Ooh, he's got her now.
So she's not a fat bitch?
Nope, she's a goddamn samurai. Ninja flipping all over The's bitch ass. She grabs Polly and... No!
Mr. Bobo!
Holy fuck, the clutch and... Number 2! This band of misfits bands together to Donkey Konga Victoria's bitch ass back to Congo Bongo, and down the chute. It turns out that this victory is all thanks to Mr. Bobo. He rowed halfway across the ocean to tell him what was going down. The reconciles with number 2 in the crew, and considering the great lengths he went to for Polly, he's finally worthy of being called the Pirate Captain. This fucking bitch! The overflow of baking soda splits the whole damn ship in half as Victoria boards the airship with Polly. But Pirate Captain grabs the rope post-haste. She tries to make Polly snip-snip, but gets clipped by Polly the G. And, oh my god, Pirate Captain saves Polly from the freefall, and this whole thing is coming down. And just before they hit the blades below, the crew comes in clutch and proves they truly are the best crew a captain could ask for. Queen Victoria respectfully proclaims that he is no longer pardoned, and that he will be the most wanted pirate across the globe. You love to see it. And with that, the pirate captain embraces number 2 and our crew bask in their victory. They let the now freed exotic animals go, to where we see Queen Victoria's crashing grounds. This kinda be reminding me of something. We bid Charles Darwin's slightly less crusty ass adieu. The pirate captain now has become the world's most wanted pirate, and Bellamy has his award snagged. The crew makes the pirate captain a custom award from Love and Earwax. Number 2 spits what being a pirate is truly all about, and then they set sail off to new adventures. The end.
I really enjoyed watching this film. I liked this movie. It was a fine film. I didn't have any major problems with it. I think the movie's biggest flaw is that it just feels a bit too standard for Aardman. It just feels like another film next to Chicken Run and Wallace and Gromit. I don't hate it like Flushed Away, but I probably won't be praising it to the high heavens anytime soon.
But I sure fucking will. Now that the critic is done yapping, I just want to say this movie is fun as hell. It's the classic Aardman writing with a fuck ton more slapstick and a whole lot more plundering. Between the choice-ass OST and great characters, a few of which could easily make it onto a top 10 Aardman characters list, The Pirates is one of my favorites from Aardman, and one I will always come back to. There are so many good bits in this movie, and if you haven't given it a watch yet, Gomar, I suggest, no, demand that you do immediately. This movie got snuffed at the box office, and now I think it's finally time to give it the credit and booty it deserves. Kick back with your favorite beer and see if you see what I see. I love stupid shit, and I love pirates. I am a fucking pirate. So, Weed, I guess that's all I need you for. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, no problem.
Cock! Cock!